Hey guys, Marshmallow here, back with another video. Today I'm back with Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel, and I actually have a really cool deck list. A lot of people think it's stupid, but honestly it's really fun, it's really strong, it's got great control capabilities, and this isn't going to be the final thing because I don't have loads of upgrades because I'm not pay to win or anything and I've only had the game for a few days. But it's really solid as of now, and obviously as you guys get cards, or as I get cards and materials, you can upgrade this deck and make it just straight up better, and then you'll have an even better version of this deck. But for today, I'll just be covering my deck that I've currently got, doing a bit of a game, and then so you can see how it plays, how it works, what's good, what's bad, and then you guys can upgrade your own, and I can maybe, if you guys like this, later on I can upgrade it again and do an updated deck list when I've got there. But as of right now, it's still very strong, still very fun, it's great for noobs. So, for our ace monster, we've got Dark Magician with the special skill. If you activate a spell, inflict 200 damage to all other players. Pretty cool. But also, we've got Wizardry, which is gains 300 attack and defense if you activate a spell. So that can make him go to some obscene strengths. Then we have Trickstar Narkissus. This is sort of like a semi-ace, I guess. When summoned, select a monster in your grave with the Snipe ability and return it to your hand. Negate all of that card's effects except for Snipe. So basically what Snipe is it does 200 damage in to the player in the lane that card's been in. As you can see, we've got a whole load of cards with Snipe. I've not got every card in the game or anything, so when I get more cards, I'll be replacing things like Celtic Guardian for more cards with Snipe. But as of right now, we've still got quite a few, and it does let us add them back to our hand to use Snipe again. But also, some of these monsters alone, like X-Head Cannon with 1800 attack, are just really solid cards anyway. So getting them back is free card advantage and more burn damage. We also have another thing I'd like to mention. We've got a few beaters like Vorse Raider, Celtic Guardian, and Strange Cat, who has the plus 300 attack and defense for spells used. So if you don't have Dark Magician out, you're still getting boosts. But then, obviously, we want a lot of spells in this deck. So we've got Sparks, which does some burn. We've got all these interruptions that stop our opponent's attacks being so devastating, such as Enemy Controller, Block Attack, Rightful Magic, Shield and Sword. These all stop our opponent's attacks being so devastating, or just stopping the attacks altogether. Then we use Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of our opponent's traps. Again, it's a spell though, so that'll be some burn damage if Dark Magician on the field. And can stop the Light Force Sword, so our Dark Magician can actually get out. We also run Reload, which lets us select up to 2 monsters with Snipe and activate their effects. You can actually also activate your opponent's Snipe if it's going to hit a different opponent. You want that extra damage. And then for the traps, we've got Wall of Revealing Light. If an opponent's monster trips it, every opponent's monster on that square gains Phantom, which means they can't do battle damage to players. And then we've got Secret Barrel. When a monster touches it, it does 700 damage to the controller of the monster who touched it. But what makes it really good is if 3 players all touch the same square, they all take 700. So, yeah, that is the deck. Let's get right into it. I don't want to be blabbering on too long about the deck, so let's get straight into ranked. So obviously the aim of the game is just to be burning opponents. Burn just lowers your opponent's life points, and with how Cross Duel works, it's just whoever has the most life points at the end wins. So if you hit everyone for 200 and nothing happens the rest of the game, you instantly win. Or if you just keep hitting people throughout and you're not getting hit by Burn, then you're A-okay. And a lot of people think Burn is a stupid deck, so people aren't really running Burn. So because it's really underrated and underappreciated, you can catch people off guard. They're going to be like, oh, what's this guy doing? And then next minute they know they've lost. So it's really quite cool. And a whole lot of fun. Okay, so I just paused and now we're in a match. So here we go. Everyone here is an actual player, no bots. This is quite interesting. Okay. So, for our first turn, we're going to get the X-Head Cannon on the middle lane, because whoever gets to that center card actually gets a special super strong card for the match. It's our strongest monster in hand, and it's going to do 200 burn to Jacob over there, who's opposite us. Then we'll summon Celtic Guardian on the right lane, and Strange Cat in defense on the left lane. We'll then set a trap, putting Wall of Revealing Light on that middle section. With that, we'll end. So basically, the game plan here is to get that middle card, hopefully, with X-Head Cannon. And if not, it's not too big of a deal, but it'd be nice to get it. Then we've got our 2 monsters on the side, which we hopefully contribute into a Dark Magician next turn. Getting him out early is great. If our X-Head Cannon does die, we've got the Trickstar already, luckily, to get him back into our hand, which is, again, more burn. So what are we looking at here? Okay, everyone's center monster doesn't have a speed boost and's pretty weak, so I think we've got this in the bag, and we're going to be getting that central card. I maybe shouldn't have used my Wall of Revealing Light yet, but it's not too big of a deal. Okay, I think our X-Head Cannon's going to be on 100 attack, because in this game, monsters lose attack equal to how much the opponent's monster had. Oh, no. Never mind. The guy on the right has a super fast monster, so he's going to just get to the card before anyone else, sadly. Yeah, so as you can see, they got the special card, which is a bit annoying. And what is this? That monster just tripped so many traps, and it doesn't even matter, he's going to die anyway. I don't think I should use Wall, but it's fine. Okay, so currently, one person is just in last place because I hit him with some burn from my X-Head Cannon. Oh, my X-Head Cannon is going to die, however, because he just boosted his Celtic Guardian, sorry. So there we go. So the person on the left actually won that entire encounter, which is quite surprising. Now, this is just waiting for people wanting to use spells. I don't think anyone is. Okay. So yeah, as you can see, all of us are in third, and that one guy's in fourth. Right, so what we will do is we're going to bring out Dark Magician, tributing these two monsters on the left column to take out this Ram Clouder. I'll actually put him in defense mode, just because once he's in defense mode, he can kill the opponent, the Ram Clouder, and then I can swap it into attack mode, and it'll have all of its attack points. It'll only have lost defense points. Obviously, if they swap stats, then it'll have the really low defense stat of the damage defense stat, but that should be okay, because that's not probable, and even if they were to do that, I would have died anyway, so it makes them use an extra card regardless. Okay, so that's nothing to do with me. And then they've got an X-Head Cannon, who they've got attack buffs instead of snipe abilities, which is, again, what you're going to expect against these people. So Dark Magician, our ace, has already hit the board. This is great. You want him to hit as early as possible. Okay, we've not seen too many strong monsters out here, but our opponents are very good. They are not using strong ones, but fast ones or ones with effects just to get that advantage over us, and they're doing pretty well so far. But as you can see, we were low on hand with the lowest, and we still are, but we did get our X-Head Cannon back, so that's super cool. And we do have our ace on the field. So Light Force Sword can no longer stop us getting our ace. Unfortunately, I've got no spells, so I'm just going to have to let the battle phase run its course. We've got a 1900 Vorse Raider going into middle. Okay, so some opponents are fighting. Again, literally nothing to do with us. That thing's too fast, so my Voice Reader is just gonna go... Oh, where was that? Uh-oh. Okay, so that big card that guy picked up at the beginning is a burn damage card. That's why I wanted it, because that's a really good card with this deck. It's fine, though. It was just the dude in last place who's just going to be further in last place. So, yeah, that's honestly quite fine. So as you can see, the Dark Magician killed the Ram Clouder, and now it'll have all 2,500 attack points when I swap his position. Okay, the guy who was in last place managed to swap some attack positions around. Hit directly, because if you do battle damage, you actually gain life points as well as dealing damage. But because of how much damage they've taken, they should be... well, the person on the left, Explo, is really far behind right now. And with a little bit of burn... Do I actually save this? I think I save this, because that X headcannon's coming, and it's going to crash against my monster. So, I'm going to save it. Okay, I almost forgot. Yeah, I just changed my Dark Magician's position. Cool. Yeah, so that X-Head Cannon was is going to come in, and I need my own X-Head Cannon to kill it afterwards. So one of the opponents has got Neos on the board. Okay. Neos can revive itself if they've gone for the main skill. And Stardust Dragon, I'm not actually too sure what In fact, no, I do. It works really well with low levels, so that explains their deck, honestly. Our Dark Magician is on a clear path, though, as of right now, with all 2,500 attack points. Okay, so, something else as well next turn with X-Head Cannon being brought out. I can do 200 direct damage to someone, and then if I use Reload, I can do 200 more damage, which will get Dark Magician to do 200 damage to everyone and boost its own stats. So... there's going to be a lot of burn that's happening to everyone but me, and I'm going to be staying on the 4,000 life points. This isn't too great, however, because we've got an X-Head Cannon and a Neos coming up on us. If we can draw another monster, everything is fine. But we didn't. Great. Right, what's the biggest threat right now, then? I would say the Neos. So what I'll do is I'll put that X-Head Cannon there, and then Secret Barrel. If I can get Secret Barrel in middle, I can potentially get three enemies to trip that at the same time. Oh, how lucky. My opponent tributed the X-Head Cannon expecting it to die, which means I'm actually not going to get attacked this turn. Okay, so X-Head Cannon is going to fire 200 at my opponent across the way who's first place. Or it should do. And it'll take out the Neos as well. God damn it. Connection error, I'll just resume when I'm... Okay, the internet problem sorted itself out, and I'm not too sure what happened. I think a bot has been playing me whilst I was kicked. Yeah, I guess. I think it used the reload spell, though, so that's fine, because that's what I was going to do anyway. I don't think anything else... I don't think I missed anything else, basically. But right now, as you can see, we are currently first. We do have a monster coming up on us, though, so we do have to be very careful. It has a lot of attack, and, of course, we're very unlucky. We do have a spell, though, so we get the burn, we get the buff for Dark Magician. Hopefully, Explo on the left doesn't have a monster. If that's the case, then we're going to be hitting 16 direct, gaining 16 back as life points, and we have a spell to use. Of course, they're not unlucky like me, so they get a monster. But that's fine. Okay, if that Odd Eyes is in the place I think it is, that's great, because it's never going to affect... Nope, that's in the worst possible place it could be. I was hoping it was the player on the top, but no, this dude really wants to just kill me. Alright, so what do we have to look out for? What is happening? Oh, lovely. Well, I've never seen that before, and I think it's going to kill me. This is not good. Okay, we're still going to do burn. And obviously, yeah, Dark Magician got buffed a bit again. All I need is that one person to fall unlucky and not me fall unlucky. That's not going to happen, is it? So, this isn't really a great demonstration of the deck, because it's literally my first loss. Or it will be my first loss with the deck. However, you can see it's got very good control capabilities, and to be honest, I don't even know how you'd beat this deck that's to my right with anything. Obviously, it's probably hard to establish, but once you've got it, I don't think that's really too beatable. Unless... Oh, okay. Well, we didn't quite lose, but we didn't win either. Sadly, we only got third. I think we should have got second, to be honest, there, but... Again, well, literally, if they didn't get so lucky, we'd have won. Well, we wouldn't have won, but we'd be second. But again, this deck is pretty good. Yep, Jaden is speaking straight facts. If only it lasted a little longer. Again, this isn't a great demonstration of the deck, but still, I'm sure you guys got to see the strengths and weaknesses of it. It is very good at controlling everyone at the same time, and dealing with every opponent. And it's just overall good and fun. That's the key part about this deck. It's super fun. And as you saw, it just did a lot to everyone, really. So give it a shot. I guess try to stop pendulum things happening. I don't even know how they work in this game yet, though. Try to stop that, and you should be fine, because literally I've beat everyone else I've gone against. By quite a margin, I'll be on like 7,000, and then my opponents will be on like 800, 400, and 0. So, and that's not against bots either. This is against actual players. So give it a shot. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the deck and the play style. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.